Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beautiful day on the plains of Colorado. If you're new here, my name is Doyle, this is my garage back here, and today I hope to earn your subscription. So, if you've been following along, at the end of last episode, I had fucked up pretty good. So, let's discuss a couple of things that I messed up on. First off was the floats. Now, I definitely had them wrong. Even after I redid them yesterday, I still had them wrong. But I also had the bonus of bending and breaking the metering blocks while being frustrated and trying to rush stuff last night because I wasn't smart enough to walk away. So, I had that going. I went and found a parts carb and I pulled the metering jets out of it. And then I actually sat down and I watched the Haggerty video of how to reassemble the Edelbrock carb the correct way. And I set the float level the correct way. And I set the float drop the correct way. And I put it together the correct way. And lo and behold, it started up and ran great. Until I ran it out of fuel. That's when I had to call in the cavalry. And I called Michael, one of my buddies. You guys have seen him out here a couple times. And he came and grabbed me and took me to go get 5 gallons worth of fuel. And he brought me back. And I got it started again. And I reset the timing to 12 degrees base timing. And that is 32 degrees total. And it is extremely happy. Starts up good, runs good. And then I set the carburetor again. And I went out to do a burnout. Now, mind you, my car is not a burnout car whatsoever. It is 273 gears to start with, which is hard to spin over. And then on top of that, I have an intake that is built for RPM, or made for RPM. And then on top of that, I have a spacer that is open that is made for RPM. And yeah, it's not set up for low-end grunt. My new project that I'm going to show you guys here soon will be set up for low-end grunt, but this is not set up for this. This is set up for RPM, which I found out today. It does quite well, because it's almost borderline undrivable in a straight line on wide open throttle, which is mainly because I don't have tires under it, but I think it's going to haze the tires off of it pretty damn easy on a roll. It still does not like being driven from a dig or a dead-ass stop. Like, it doesn't like doing burnouts. Like I said, it's not built for that. But today it did its second burnout ever. And I gotta say that I'm pretty fucking proud of it. Now, first off, it spun the tires, which it doesn't ever do. So that made me happy. And then it kept spinning them, which made me happy. And then it shifted to second, which the entire time I've had this set up, a shift to second with the tires spinning is a dead car. Blah! Right on its face, dead as can be. You guys haven't seen videos of it because it frustrates me and I just don't want to show it. But I've made hundreds of attempts to do burnouts in this car. So, it went to second and it kept spinning. Didn't like it, but it kept spinning. And then it went back to first, and I like that. But the brake bias is a little weird, because it's still the entire stock factory system. So trying to foot brake it, there's a lot of drag on the rear end, and it doesn't like that. If I get a line lock, and just lock the front wheels and then let it do its thing, this thing will do burnouts for days, guaranteed. And that's on my list of things to do. But the solution to it shifting early, my engine guy said, is a shift improver kit, which I can do in the car, under the car, without removing the transmission. So we're going to do that. And I need to get a proper shifter that has a neutral safety switch. And then I need to actually wire the car properly and not have it all super ghetto. But the engine and transmission function properly, and it runs great, and I'm super happy with it. So now we can move on to other things. I'd love to go make a pass with this car, especially with the way it's running right now, and see what kind of mile an hour I can get out of it. But the biggest reason that we're not going to do that is tires. So let's take a look at the tires after today. Yeah. See what I mean? That's not exactly something that you want to go high mile an hour on. Now with that being said, I need to go to a speed rated tire that is not going to come apart or do stupid things at 150 miles an hour, which is my current goal. And in order to do that, I had to go acquire a set of wheels. Now, getting speed rated tires on a 15-inch wheel is not possible, and the bigger you go, the easier it is. And unfortunately, I took the easiest route out because I just went and got like $100 set of wheels. So they are not clean. I need to clean them and sand them down and paint them black, but we got 22s for the Vic, son. Now I keep seeing all this big brake upgrade shit. I don't know if it applies to my car. We're gonna find out though, because I'm doing research right now. But whatever brakes I want to put on it, no matter what they come off of, definitely will fit behind those wheels. So brakes aren't going to be an issue, at least not brake fitment. Hoping with those, I also don't have to run a spacer, which would be super sick. Other than that, that's what I got going on. So how I'm going to end this video is a progression of my car. It's stock to I don't know what I'm doing to my engine guy is kind of sort of cluing me in, and I'm starting to get it figured out. Again, this car is not 100% dialed. I don't think it's going to be for a while, which is fine. But this is the 3-year point, July 4th. I've owned it for 3 years, and this is the first day where I can say, you know, I'm fucking happy with it, man. Like, it's got an air cleaner on it, and it starts and runs, and it doesn't choke itself out, and it RPMs, and good God, when it comes onto the secondaries, when you're on full throttle, this thing's going to be nasty from a roll, and that's all I got to say, and that's exactly what I built it for, so hopefully it lives up to its fucking life goal at some point. But here you guys go. Have a good night, and God bless. Get out there and wrench on something. I will catch up with you guys soon. I'm probably going to go inside and drink some Fireball and do a couple dabs and relax, because if you don't know, owning a race car and having your entire life wrapped around it sucks. So don't do that. Just build a car that you like that has easy bolt-ons and stuff. That's my suggestion. But you know, people told me not to do it either, and I still did it anyway. So whatever. Have a good day. Bye. Love ya. See you later.